Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. For today's video, I'm going to be testing out a bunch of new products. Some of them been around a little bit, and then some of them are brand new products, and some of them are not even out. So I'm super excited to do this video. The eyeshadow palette that I used is fire. Like, I can't even put it into words. Like, seriously, I needed it. Like, I needed it. That's how good it is. And I just almost want to take my makeup off and do it over because that's how good this palette is. But I'm really excited to do a video like this because I haven't done something like this where I test out a bunch of new products. So I'm really excited. I also will be trying out the LA Girl Pro HD Foundation, Pro Coverage HD, whatever. But I will not be talking too much about how I feel about it because I am going to be doing a first impression and wear test on it. So if you guys would like to see that video when it is up, I will leave that link down below. But other than that, if you guys want to see me test out a bunch of new products and see how I got this look, then just keep watching. For primer, I'm going to try this out. This is a self-adjusting primer by Urban Decay. I use this a lot at work on people and I love it, but I've never used it on myself. So basically this is a soft focus effect. It also gives shine control and it has adapting pigments in it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this in store, but it's got little tiny black dots in it, and basically you just want to heat it up with your fingers. And basically it's supposed to just adapt to your skin color and hide any redness, darkness, anything like that, and give you a soft focus effect. And that way you don't have to put as much foundation on. Ooh, that's not good. It kind of gave me like little dry patches right here. Maybe I do have to exfoliate. Where do I have a mirror? I don't have a small mirror. That's great. Well, it did give me a little dryness right in this area. And I used my exfoliating cleanser yesterday too. Or today I did. We're gonna keep on going. I do like this primer, but today it just didn't work for me. So I don't know. I'll have to try it again, but we're gonna keep this moving. I'm gonna be trying the LA Girl Pro Cover HD Foundation, and mine's in the color Nude Beige. They didn't have natural, that's the color I was gonna get, but I got this one, and I'm actually not going to show you my first impression during this because I am doing a first impression, I'm doing a first impression and wear test with this on another video. So if you guys are interested in that, then I will leave that link down below. Also gonna be using this little beauty blender, and this one is from Eco Tools. It actually came with two, and I really wanted to try this out because I've been really enjoying trying out different beauty blenders and beauty sponges. It comes with two sponges in the pack, and I think I want to say I paid like $8 for it at Ulta, and that's what they look like. These are wet right now, so they are kind of double the size, I guess I would say. So I'm just going to take this and pump it on the back of my hand. About 3 pumps there. And I'm going to use the flat side of my sponge and just dab it on. I do have to say that this sponge is definitely not as squishy as the Real Beauty blender. I know the color's a little bit off. I always go a little bit darker. I do have to say though, I do usually like a softer sponge. I feel like it just makes the blending so much easier. I feel like when I go like that, it's kind of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely should have gotten the lighter color. Maybe I'll exchange it because this does look pretty dark on me, but that's okay. I'm liking the way it's going on though. For not having like a pore filling primer on too, because I really like to fill in my pores, but it's not accentuating them at all. This sponge is okay, but it's not my favorite. I definitely like the L'Oreal one a lot better. But maybe I'll use this for putting my Bye Bye Pores on my cheeks because it is slanted like that. I don't really bake, but I do like to press it in right in here just to fill in my pores. I find that that works the best. Alright, so next I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Soft Touch Concealer, and mine's in the color Light Medium. The light looked pretty light, so I was like, nah, we're not gonna go for that. So we're gonna see how this works. I was looking for drugstore mascara at Ulta, and I couldn't find one that I didn't use, and I knew I was gonna do this video, so I picked this up. I did hear of some people using this on YouTube, but I don't know what they had to say about it. It says that it is oil-free and won't clog pores. It gives a soft touch applicator that helps erase the appearance of dark circles, and it's supposed to instantly erase the appearance of dark circles and blemishes. Well, okay. And it's supposed to give you a smooth matte finish. That lasts all day. So, let's see what this bad boy is about. Alright, so it does have that applicator. It's like a sponge tip applicator. It looks like it does come off. But we're not going to play with that. I'm just going to go ahead and, whoa, squeeze it out. All right. Wow. I didn't know it was going to come out that much. So far, I like the consistency. Whoop. Down the nose, Cupid's bow. Chin. There we go. And let's use this little baby and see how it is. So it's more of a medium coverage. I'm not sure. I don't remember if the packaging said that it was a medium coverage, but I do like it actually. We'll have to see how it holds up, but it looks like it's helping fill in my pores, which I really like. And I actually like the color. Alright, so I feel like that kind of evened out the face a little bit. But it's okay, we'll have to bronze up the neck so that way we just kind of look all bronze and ready to go, right? Alright, so overall with this concealer, I do like it. So for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer. Whoop, the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is the new color. It's the darker one in the color 6676. They have a light version, and now they just came out with this darker powder. So this is what it looks like. I know it also usually comes, yep, with a little brush in the bottom, and that's where the mirror is. This little, oh, it's actually a sponge. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Please tell me. No, that's not gonna work for me, but it does smell like coconut, which smells really nice. It smells like the beach, and I forgot a bronzer brush, so we're just gonna use this stippling brush to apply the bronzer. My girl Casey Holmes says that she likes this, so chances are that I'm gonna like it because she knows the good shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring a little bit down the neck because, you know, I always buy foundation that's too light, but if you're good, you know how to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I am digging this bronzer. And I don't know if that's the concealer that's making me glow like that or if it just looks like that in the viewfinder, but I am really liking the way this is looking. Alright. You do have a pimple right there, so don't be judging. I didn't even try to cover it up. Embrace it. Who cares? Whatever. Maybe I'll pop a little concealer on. Whatever. But this is good in my book. Let's move on to the next thing. So for my contour, I'm going to be using something that I already used, and this is my Rimmel palette. I love this. I cannot get away from using this when contouring, so I'm just going to pop a little bit underneath here. But this contour in this palette is like freaking beautiful. I get comments on it all the time. And it's just this little baby. Then next we're going to be trying out the Naked Flush palette. This is one of their new ones from Urban Decay. This one's called Going Native. Let's see if I can get it open and then maybe we can try it. How about that? Alright, so just like all the other Naked Flush palettes, it looks like this. And then you open it up and you have your blush, your bronzer, and your highlight. I love these because you have all three right here ready to go. And then usually I call this my lazy girl palette because if I'm in a rush, I'll just use this as a transition shade and this on my lid and we're good to go. So I'm going to skip the bronzer since I already bronzed, but I'm going to use a little bit of this blush. And I'm doing probably more of a dramatic look today with my eyeshadow. So that's why I chose this color blush. I didn't really want to do anything super bold, just like a little wash of color. And then we are going to use the highlight in this palette as well, but I also have the Naked Skin Liquid Illuminator, and it's in the color Sin. So we're going to try this out underneath our highlighter. Take the little thing off first. And so I'm basically gonna, ooh, pop that right here. I wonder if we should use our sponge to blend it out. Ooh. Okay, so for me, I need to apply a little bit more because, you know, I like to glow all the way, not a little bit. There's no such thing as just glowing a little bit in my world. You have to take it to the whole next level. So that's why normally I don't like liquid highlighters, but if you put it underneath your powder highlighter, then you got it freaking going on. So this definitely gives more of a like glow from within, and I think I like it better using my finger. Yeah, because the sponge is just going to soak a little bit of it up, and I don't need to be wasting any highlight, you know what I'm saying? Of course, do the nose. I'm like so into nose highlights right now. I know some people are not, but I totally am, and I'm going to do a little bit right here. So this would actually be really nice if you put it down before your concealer to give your concealer a little bit of a glow. But so I'm going to go in with this highlight in the Going Native palette. I'm going to use my Royal & Langnickel brush, the BX35, and just pop that on. Oh my gosh, I love this. So this has more of a pink undertone to it, but I love the way it looks on top of Sin. That way you're getting both undertones. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm loving it. A little pimple right there, you know. Oh yes. I'm just going to take my powder brush and just blend any of the harsh edges out. But is there anything that I've used that I'm like not loving? Maybe the primer, but oh my gosh. Just like to blend that out just so that there's no harsh lines and you can't see where the highlight starts and ends. Oh, yes. So now we're gonna move on to eyes, and I have some really exciting products to share with you guys, and yes, let me get my diaper on so that I can come right back so I don't pee my pants. Okay, so I did do one eye off camera just because I've already played with this palette, but I'm so freaking excited. You don't even know. So first we're gonna prime, and I'm using the Urban Decay Fix Primer. I've actually used this before too, so it's okay. It's totally okay, honey. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over. I like this one because it blanks out any of the veins and darkness that I have on my eyes. And then are you freaking ready? This new Tarte palette has been my freaking life. I finally got it yesterday, but every time I saw it in store, I would just swatch it and swatch it and swatch it, and people are like, Brittany, like, just buy the damn thing. So I bought it because I literally have drawers and drawers of eyeshadow, and I really don't need any more, but I needed this. Like, there's nothing in my collection that is like this. It is just absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that. All these shades over here on this side, right here, I don't have anything that looks like these. Like, so this is what I use to create this look right here, plus an eyeliner from the Urban Decay collection that is about to come out, I think next month. This is one of their new eyeliners with Jean-Michel Basquiat. I don't know how to say his name, so please don't even be mad. Like, I really don't. So, and then this palette too, I used one shade in here just to kind of get the crease going a little bit. So we're gonna get into this. Basically, first I'm gonna go in with Myth, which is right here. It's a nice matte shade. I love that they have one matte shade in this palette because you need matte shades. Like, this is the perfect transition color, at least for my skin tone. If you have a deeper skin tone, then this will probably be like a nice setting shade for you. And then I'm going to go in with a double-ended brush from Urban Decay. This is from their Naked 2 palette. I just love the flat part of this. And I'm going to go in with Mystic, which is right here. It's that nice silvery blue tone. And I'm going to pop that right in the center. Like, look at that freaking payoff. Are you kidding me? This palette just makes me so happy. Like, I thought it was going to be one of those palettes where, like, you have to use your fingers. And, of course, I have daggers, so I can't freaking use my fingers. But, no. It's, like, everything. So, now, I'm just going to clean off my brush. I have one of the Veramona color switch things. So, I cleaned off my brush, and now I'm going in with Trance, which is right here. And I'm going to do around where I did that blue shade. Like, ugh. So now I'm just going to pick up my Morphe M412. My camera's dying again. You gotta be kidding me. This is not a good filming day for me. I'm going to take the new Urban Decay palette here. These are so cool too. Like, they open up like this and you can actually hang these on the wall as a piece of art. Like, come on. Love it. So I'm going to take this shade right here called... I'm not even going to try, but this one right here to deepen up the crease. And then I'm going to switch back to my M521 and just blend out those harsh edges. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking a little bit of Fairy, and that's this purple color right here. It's beautiful. And I'm also just going to take a little bit of that concealer that I used earlier and clean this up. And this guy right here is perfect for cleaning up edges. I do love it for that. Perfect. And then I'm not doing any liner except for on my waterline, and I'm going to be using the color Vivid from Urban Decay and Jean Michael. I'm just going to put that right in here. I'm going to put on some mascara, and then we're going to pop on some lashes. So I'm going to be using the Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. This I like just for like coating the lashes, getting them ready for fake lashes. Other than that, like, I wasn't super impressed. It's not horrible, but you know. So I'm just going to let that sit, pop on some lashes, and then we're going to be doing our brows and pop on a lip. Alright, and now I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Mine's in the color Brunette. I've never used this before, but I hear so many good things about it. And I just ran out of my Urban Decay Brow Pencil, which is my favorite. I use theirs in neutral brown. So this looks a little dark though. I'm kind of scared, but let's go. It's got the spoolie on the other side. I've heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about this, so hopefully they're right. Ooh, this is darker than I normally use. Oh, maybe I should have got the light one. Ooh, that is dark, girlfriend. Gonna use this sparingly. I always do that. I always draw it going out. Like, I don't know why that happens. I'm an idiot. Okay, so it doesn't look bad, but I feel like this is darker than what I normally do. I try to go for like a lighter color in my brows to kind of make it look like it's a softer brow. But, you know, it doesn't look bad. I do like the pencil in itself. But I also wanted to try and bump up this highlight a little bit with the highlight that's in this Tarte palette. It's amazing. And I'm just going to pop it. Oh my god. So I'm just going to pop it right here on the top of the cheekbones. And then the nose. There. Oh, that needs to be blended out because it is so, like, oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I'm really digging that highlighter. I just used it to make my highlight that I already had on just really pop. And then, wait, I'm going to put a little bit underneath the brow, like the highest point of the brow. Don't, I can't with this. Oh And then I also want to put a little in the inner corner. I don't think I'll ever use anything else again for my inner highlight or for my brow bone highlight. I don't even know if you can see that on camera. Oh, you can see it on camera. Hopefully it's shown in my viewfinder, but are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this palette. I'm gonna take this lip gloss, this lipstick from the same collection with Urban Decay and see if it pulls the look together. So this is a little bright for the look I was going for, so I'm actually going to take another lip gloss to tone it down, and I think that will be it. This is White Russian by Buxom on top of Exhibition, and it's a comfort matte from Urban Decay. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try out these new products that are new to me and test them out, see how I liked them. I hope it gave you some insight on whether or not you would like to purchase these products or not, but I have to tell you that this is fire and you definitely need it. This is not a want, this is a need, at least in my book. But other than that, me bragging about that palette, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials and leave a comment down below. I love interacting with you guys. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.